Addison Rae gets ranked the worst performance of the Grammys, plus how the public is turning on Addison Rae. We got to talk about this and more, but before we get into it, hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. Now you're probably wondering, Sebastian, why are you so calm and so quiet, and where are we? So listen, I have gotten so many requests to do a more chill vibe video, and I thought that today videos, it's the middle of the week. A lot of you guys tell me that you watch me before you go to bed or when you want to calm down. So I thought we can do a more chill, hangout, cozy video. You guys know normally I'm loud and I'm crazy and I'm singing and I'm dancing and I'm doing all these things. But you know, I also want to give my cozy besties a little video for them. So this is for you guys. Don't get used to it too, because this is hard for me to be this calm bitch, okay? Anyways, listen, so if you're looking for a cozy new bestie that feels like we're on a FaceTime call, hit that subscribe button. All right, best friend, this is weird. I've never been this calm before. We gotta talk about Addison Rae. And if you guys don't know who Addison Rae is, she started off on TikTok, and she very fast got super famous. You know, she started off in this thing called the Hype House, which Alex Warren, another Emmy-nominated TikToker, was part of. So they did dancing videos, they did little skits, they did, you know, these type of things. And, you know, I would say like the biggest ones in my head were Addison Rae and Charli D'Amelio. And, you know, they did very similar dancing videos, but there was something different about Addison Rae. She's from Louisiana. She seems very down to earth, very kind, very sweet, very like girl next door type. And a lot of people say that they reminded her of Britney when Britney was younger. And in fact, a lot of people wanted Addison to do Britney's biopic. So I don't think it's going to happen, but a lot of people really thought that they had very similar qualities.
There's been a lot of Britney Spears comparisons. I mean, definitely see the looks, the dance background, being the Southern girl. Would you ever be down to like play her in a biopic?
That is so nice. I honestly don't think anyone deserves to play Britney. Such an enigma and such an icon. I don't even think it's right to compare me to her at all. I think she really created something that is untouchable and so in its own lane that nobody will ever truly be able to replicate what she did for music and even the entertainment industry, I feel. But I don't know. I don't know. That is, I support anything and everything that Britney Spears ever wants to do in her life and career. And I think she'll have the best opinion on who she thinks that should be. And that's what I'm gonna lean on, I think. Because I'm excited to see what it ends up being like. Or I read the book so fast. I read it like the day that I went outside and waited for Barnes & Noble to open their doors when it came out. And if that doesn't tell you that I just needed to read it, then I don't know what does. This was anything she does, I support. So I think as long as it's that, I'm on board.
Well, anyways, Addison Rae came out with a couple songs. And I mean, honestly, one of my favorite ones is like her first one. How does it go? It was like, Obsessed, I think it's, I Die For Me Too, that one, right? It's such a good song and it's such a good video. I can't sing it right now. I forgot it. Anyways, it'll come to me. I literally, that was like one of my most listened to songs that year. But Addison Rae came out with an album, and I gotta say, she surprised everybody with this album. I mean, these songs that have come out from this album are not only like so creative, but they were not expected. She reminds me of like Britney meets like Lana Del Rey. I mean, some of the songs, Fame Is a Gun, Diet Pepsi, Aquamarine, you know, Headphones On. A lot of these songs, they went super viral on TikTok, and you know, they were really amazing. She went on tour, it was sold out. Like, people were really looking at her like the new pop it girl, and truthfully I was too. There's dancing, there's sexiness, there's singing, there's this. Now let's talk about the singing. And I'm gonna be so for real. Addison Rae doesn't have the best belting voice. You know what I mean? It's like Britney. Britney doesn't have the best belting voice, like compared to like a Christina Aguilera, compared to, you know, Mariah Carey, compared to Adele, compared to all the belters, right? Olivia Rodrigo, she has a very strong voice, you know. But Addison Rae is more, in my opinion, of a performance. She knows how to put on a performance. And she was nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys. And I have seen her perform, not live, but like on video. And I really truly thought that the performance at the Grammys was good, but I've seen her perform much better. And I think it was also the setting. She wasn't on the main stage. She was like kind of like behind the backstage, and it was all this like the truck and this and that. A lot of people criticize her vocals in this. So let's talk about the vocals. If you're performing at the Grammys, you gotta bring the live vocals, right? Like, it's like a non-negotiable thing. And I didn't think it was the best vocals that she's delivered. Again, I've seen so many videos of her singing live, and she, I believe, has done a much better job. But I also have to say, like, someone that started on TikTok who a lot of people didn't believe in, and then getting to be on the Grammy stage is a huge honor, and then coming on as a nominee. And a lot of people were upset, saying like, oh my God, Addison Rae, she bought her way in, da da da. You don't buy your way in the Grammys, boo. The Grammy committee, they are the ones who vote, and they are the ones who choose. So if you are mad at anybody, why are you mad at Addison? Because she got nominated. You should be mad at like the Grammys. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that the performance was good. Don't get me wrong. I do think that the vocals weren't that great, and I kind of wish that maybe she would have had another song. I think that maybe it was the dancing was too hard. You're dancing, you're singing live, you're putting on a show, you're sticking in your stomach, you're trying to look fucking fabulous, you're trying to do camera blocking. Like, it's a lot, right? I would have 4 nervous breakdowns and just sit down and sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Fucking Star. And so I applaud her for even doing that. I feel like I wish she would have done like another song, like maybe Aquamarine, where she could kind of not dance too hard, maybe have a dance break, but then just focus on vocals, because it is the Grammys. And that, I think that's where they kind of maybe flopped a little bit in choosing the song. But then again, you know, it is what it is. But Billboard did rank Addison Rae's performance as the worst one of the night. So Billboard just ranked Addison Rae's Grammy performance as basically the worst of the night, because they got her at number 18. They got Tyler, the Creator, at number 1, Roseanne Bruno Mars at 2, Lady Gaga, Sabrina Carpenter, Justin Bieber, Olivia Dean, Leon Thomas, Miss Lauryn Hill, Reba McEntire, a single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, Lola Young, Post Malone, Clips and Pharrell, Alex Warren, The Marias, Bruno Mars, Somber. Oh, Bruno Mars had 15. You know, I heard a lot of criticism over Bruno Mars, because they were saying like, oh, it's like he's always doing the same type of performance. It's always kind of the same music. It's always the same performance. And I mean, I do think he needs a little bit of reinventing. And Cat's Eye, why is Cat's Eye at 17? That is not gnarly. Billboard girl, what is going on? What is going on? I honestly feel like Addison deserved to be a little bit higher, and Cat's Eye way higher. And Alex Warren too. I mean, you guys gave him ear problems, the Grammys, okay? You could put him a little bit up, okay? Oh, and did you see that PETA called out that pigeon or that dove that Sabrina Carpenter had on her hand? Anyways, girl, do you agree with this list? Let a bitch know in the comments below. I don't know. I feel like people are very quick to judge and saying like, oh, reality TV stars shouldn't be actors, or, you know, TikTok stars or actors shouldn't be singers. And I'm like, listen, girl, when you are part of that world and you have access to open doors for any single category, open the doors, girl, and don't let nobody stop you. This is why, like, for example, with Paris Hilton's Infinite Icon visual memoir, she really talks about how like people were just considering her a dumb blonde and you know, kind of just writing her off. And then her music came out and it was a huge hit, right? So I think the lesson here is just don't listen to people. Follow your heart. Work on your craft. Prove yourself right. Don't think of anyone else, girl. Do you know what I mean? I think Addison Rae did a phenomenal job. I wish she would have chosen another song, but I think it was great. And I don't believe in judging somebody because they went from TikTok to the Grammy stage. I believe in applauding them. And if you're mad at anybody, get mad at the damn Grammys. Don't get mad at Addison Rae. You know what I mean? Anyways, what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. How do you feel about like TikTokers or reality stars getting into the acting or the singing world? Let me know. I would really appreciate listening to you. I hope you enjoyed this cozy videos. It was very difficult for me to do them today because I like to be cozy and calm, but like when I film my videos, I like to be on, you know? Anyways, I love you all and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.